Hello, and welcome to another exciting virtual learning session. In this session, you're going to learn about Microsoft Office Lens. This app allows you to personally scan anything that you want using an iPad or a smartphone. In this session, we're going to learn about how it can apply to the classroom, along with how you can use it, and we're going to see how it supports the dimension of skilled communication. There are 6 dimensions of 21st century learning as defined by Washoe County School District. While Office Lens could be planned for use with any of the dimensions, this video will focus on the skilled communication dimension. The skilled communication dimension includes 4 major competencies. These are extended communication, multimodal communication, supporting evidence, and communication designed for a particular audience. Before we dive into the skilled communication dimension, let's take a look at how Office Lens works. Office Lens is an app that you can use on your smartphone or on an iPad, and what it allows you to do is it's a personal scanner that you can use instead of those big scanners that's on a desk. So what's unique about Office Lens is when you take a picture, you can specify what you want to take a picture of. So for example, if you're in a classroom and you are taking a picture of the whiteboard or maybe the screen, you can actually go in and choose whiteboard as an option, and it will put a white box around it and capture just the whiteboard, and it will flatten it out. It'll look perfect. Another thing you can do is you can take documents and scan them just by taking a picture. Even if you're on an angle, it doesn't matter. And it will make a perfect PDF straight up and down that you can use in other applications. Or you can even directly upload it to OneDrive. Office Lens is an app that you can download. And you can see right here as I launch it, it opens up with a preview of what you're taking a picture of. So let me show you how whiteboard works. I'm going to turn my iPad so it's horizontal. And you can see right there, you see how there's a white box that's surrounding that picture frame? It's ignoring all the rest of the wall, which is really cool. Now watch what happens when I take a picture. It's going to process it, and you can see it only captured the picture frame. That's very useful if students want to capture things on the board and use it for other things. So now here's a way you can use the feature, which is called Document. So you can see it kind of works like whiteboard, but now I am actually going to scan a document. So you can see right here, I'm directly over it. Notice that it's on a glass table and it's still looking just at the piece of paper. So I'm going to tap on the capture button, and there it is. Now another thing that's really unique is you can go in and even take a picture of a document on an angle. So you see how my iPad right now is on an angle? I still can take the picture, and watch what happens after it captures it. Once again, straight. So now what do you do with it? Well, you can see right here over on the left-hand side, there's a +1. And on that +1, that allows you to take more than one document and combine it into a PDF. So watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to hit the +1. And now I'm going to remove this piece of paper, put another one in, and scan it. Now it's even crooked and it's off to the side, but watch what happens when I capture it. Straight. Now it's a little blurry because I was moving the iPad, but you can get the idea. When I press done, now I have all of these images that I scanned. I can choose Save All, and now I can choose to put it into OneNote, OneDrive. I'm going to do it as a PDF so you can see how it works. It's going automatically to OneDrive once you're logged into your account. When I tap on Office Lens, it puts in a long file name that you can change later. It's going to download it. How I scanned it, but you can see these 2 pages were correct. And now I could go and do whatever I want with it. send them as an email, copy them, paste them somewhere else, add them to iCloud Drive, add them to OneDrive. All your options are there, which is really cool. When I capture an image, in this case as a document, I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to show you you can also put it into different applications. So there you can see, oops, it's upside down. No problem. I can just rotate it just by hitting this button. It rotates it, hit done, and it's normal. Now what's cool is you can see it just captured the document, but if I move to photo, it will show the original photo I shot. The nice thing about it is that I can switch between all of these formats even after I take the picture. So in this case, I'm going to choose document. I'm going to hit done, and now I'm going to put it to OneNote. Notice it gives a title. We'll just call it Sheet. I'll press done and hit save. Now what's that going to do? When I go into OneNote, it's going to open it up and have it as a picture. And then I can move that picture anywhere I want within OneNote. And as you can see, it works on an iPad. So if you have a classroom with iPads, you can have them capture their work and then put it in OneNote as their own portfolio. As you can see, Office Lens is a very useful app. You can capture images from the back of the classroom in the whiteboard format. You can scan documents and create PDFs out of them. You can take normal photos, and you can even take business cards, scan them, and then import the contact information. The possibilities are endless. And what's great is once you scan them in Office Lens, you can put them into OneNote, PowerPoint, Word, etc. You can even directly upload them to OneDrive. Office Lens is a free app as part of the Microsoft Office 365 suite. And as you can see, there's many ways you can use it in your classroom. I hope you use it, and thanks for watching. Office Lens has many uses in the classroom. One of the things students can do is they can create their own student portfolios. So they can scan any kind of writing, any pictures, any evidence of their learning, and put it into their own portfolio as a PDF, or they can put it in other applications. Maybe they're doing a project where they need to have something to show what they learned, but they can use their own drawing or painting and put it right into a multimedia presentation, such as PowerPoint. They can create multimedia presentations. Maybe they're doing a photo story, but they want to use their own pictures. They could scan those, or maybe they're teaching you how to do a math concept, such as multiplication. They could go in, scan the manipulatives of an array, and then put it right into their presentation. Students can use Office Lens to capture notes on the board that the teacher wrote. They can capture it right from the back of the room and then have that as part of their own notes in their own notebook or in an electronic form. And one of the best things with Office Lens is that it can work perfectly with OneNote. Imagine having students gather evidence and then automatically uploading it right to one of their tabs or one of their topics within their notebook. So as you can see, Office Lens can be used many ways, and I'm sure you can think of even more than what's on this slide. Office Lens supports the skilled communication dimension. And the reason why it does is because students are providing evidence from their own learning. When they use Office Lens, it allows them to capture their real work, everything that they did, whether it's written or if it's a picture of something in the classroom. The whole idea behind it is they have proof of their learning, and with actual pictures, it really makes it concrete for whatever they're presenting. As you go further up the elevator guide, you can see that Office Lens would support even the higher levels, including for a particular audience, or even both, having evidence as well as for a particular audience. So you can see that Office Lens is a wonderful tool to use for the teacher and, of course, for the students. Office Lens is a versatile tool that can be used for many things. It supports the skilled communication dimension, and it's very powerful for students to capture their learning. If you have questions, feel free to contact us at wcsd21.com. Thank you for watching this virtual learning session about Office Lens. I'm Mark Scoff, and I wish you the best of success to use Office Lens with your students in your classroom.